Hello everyone, Ben Garris here, and welcome back to Borderlands 3. I forgot the name for a second, that's bad. But anyway, we've got 2 DLCs left to do. We've got the Krieg one, and we've got the handsome thingy, whatever that is. So we're going to do this one first. And I did some research. Apparently the last 2 DLCs that I left were the first one, which is the Moxie one, and then the last one, which is the one we're about to do. So these are completely out of order, but who cares? I just want to play the game and wrap up the content in the game. So let's go have fun with Krieg's mind.
Interface system, which will allow you to journey into our subject's special mind.
I am being sent directly into someone's brain. This is all highly unlikely.
Please don't hurt yourself trying to understand. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from impossible nonsense. On you go.
What goes through the mind of a psycho? Usually something rusty and sharp. But what about their thoughts, their memories, their dreams? I have studied the psychos of Pandora for decades, and I believe they all share something in common. A single idea so powerful that it breaks any mind that contains it. I call it Valhalla. This is Krieg. He's a Crimson Raider, a friend, and most importantly for today, a psycho. Say hello, Krieg.
Maggots wriggling down into the fester!
Communication is not his strong suit, but yours wouldn't be either if your mind looked like his. As such, in order to get answers, we must seek them out ourselves. What is the origin of a psycho? What lies within Valhalla? We are about to find out.
Go to the Screaming Meadow. This seems pretty cheery, all things considered. Oh, and like I mentioned in the previous video, we're going to be doing all the main quests, and then we're going to do all the side content afterwards, so just FYI.
Hello! I am speaking to you by way of my custom brain link technology. Patent denial appeal pending. How does it look in there?
This is the mind of a vicious predator. Tannis, are you certain I am in the right place?
I doubt I made a mistake. I do not usually do that. Why? What are you seeing?
War for the little flies who fester in the grime!
This tracks. Fear not, Tannis. This is it.
Wonderful. Never question me again. Now, see if you can make contact with Krieg's inner consciousness. We must find Valhalla.
I am digging this aesthetic. This rifle is also very nice.
The slavering jawbones ring fury across the trembling floor. Barrels of gore lie built upon the slaking ground. what? But playthings tasted with the ripping shreds!
I don't know who you are, but you're not gonna survive my friend here's welcoming party. But I've got a place we can talk. Come on in. I'm just on the other side.
But back and forth cutting where the good or thin. Backing for the withered spits. Ah!
Sorry about all that. The madman pretty much runs everything. The rest of the place is pretty messed up, but he leaves me alone here, so...
If we're stuck in here together, we might as well find a way to pass the time. I've got a joke. Ready? Perversion diversion! Okay, here goes. Why did the skag cross the road? Give chase! They scatter at my shadow! Disembowel! A belly full of coals! We feast! There aren't any skags, it's a joke. Phantoms hunt? Right, imaginary. Like a story. Why did the skag cross the road? My shadow feeds!
Hello, sane Krieg.
Welcome to my home, I guess. I'm not, really used to having guests around here. Who are you?
I am known as Flack. And if you are not Krieg, then who are you?
Well, I'm also Krieg. At least, I'm the part that remembers how to be more than a screaming murder machine. How did you even get in here?
Tannis sent me on this strange journey to discover what causes psychos to be psychos. She calls it Valhalla.
Tannis, huh? Should have guessed. As for what makes the madman mad, I've wondered that myself. But I don't think he wants me to know.
See that? If your so-called Valhalla is anywhere, that's where it'll be. He's kept me out of there for as long as I can remember. Maybe you can sneak in, though.
Worth a shot.
No hang a sloppy, I'm a palindrome!
Easy, man. They're just looking around.
Slice you through the ears!
Yeah, we've got it, you drama queen. What I wouldn't give to be rid of this guy.
You're my own saucy amputation!
Good, we're on the same page. Maybe I'll just leave with the Vault Hunter.
I doubt that is an option.
Think about it. If Tannis can get you in here, she can probably get me out, right? Maybe put me in, like, a robot body? That'd be cool. At this point, though, as long as I don't have to deal with this guy anymore, I'd settle for being a lump in a mayonnaise jar.
Tannis, can you do that?
Oh, absolutely. You can store a human mind on a memory card the size of a postage stamp. I have a drawer full. But, as requested, I will track down a mayonnaise jar.
Hey, you hear that, man? All you gotta do is open up the door to Valhalla for our guest, and then you get what you've always wanted. Me out of here. For good.
Cut the chain link to razor ribbons. Let's dance the blades.
Sounds like he's just as excited to be rid of me as I am to leave. All right, man. Where are the keys?
Ruins astray.
What do you mean you lost them? Of course. Look who I'm talking to.
Polish the chalice. Shine a spittoon. Make mirrors of monsters.
Okay. He's saying we gotta go through his mind, our
Brain, and find the parts of this statue. We need a buzz axe, a gauntlet, and a mask.
The screaming can opener.
The screaming can opener. It was one of those things during the conversation going over putting Krieg's brain into a lumpy thing of mayo, and all I could think of was just lumpy Krieg. It just sounds like him just like a floopy little lump of just flesh just flooping around.
Ah, an orb. What is its purpose?
chase the meaty man. Give the baby its milk bone.
Huh. That's an old memory through there. Or at least it was before this guy had his way with it. Hope you're up for some weird stuff, Vault Hunter. Alright, man. What's first on this little scavenger hunt of yours?
The judge's gavel.
You heard him. The statue's buzz axe is in there somewhere. Let's go get it.
So is this going to be just like a set, like, is this like a proper DLC, or is this just like an isolated DLC with just a main quest to it? You know what I mean? Like the other DLCs had like side quests. I don't know how much content would be in here if the objective is just grab like 3 items and then bring them back to Psycho Krieg. Unless there's some like deeper issue here with him or something, I don't know. Okay, so we got Troy and what's-her-face here for some reason.
Hey, I remember this. Lilith sent us on a mission to assault a COV stronghold. Listen, you're probably in for a pretty violent ride here. You should gear up. There's a chest over there. Check it out.
Starving for the butcher's call.
He's excited to get that buzz axe.
Tannis, will this sweet loot still function in the real space?
Oh yes, they will remain perfectly functional, so long as you constantly concentrate on unbelieving in their non-impermanent anti-existence, naturally. In fact, considering the Psycho's fixation on war, I would expect Valhalla to be brimming with all sorts of weaponry. Something to look forward to.
I'll take that grenade since I don't use my healing one anyway.
Better get to it. Go on, no point in turning back now. Let's find that buzz axe.
Calamitous slaughter.
How big is this area? Okay. Okay, so there are going to be side quests. Okay.
To use an archaic definition of the word awesome. Awesome.
Very doomy.
Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. You are the worst. You're letting our mind go to shambles. Look at this place. It's a mess.
Butchery for juicy weasels.
You and I have very different ideas of fun, man.
Oh, rip the organs from their flesh pockets.
Okay, he's really excited to start looking for that buzz axe. Let him know when you're ready to go.
Flesh horn! The flesh horn must blow!
Yes, yes, I see. The flesh horn. Of course. It's so obvious.
Really, man? Blow the flesh horn? You do know how that sounds, don't you?
Lilith sent the Crimson Raiders on a number of missions, but I do not recall them being so meat-centric. Alas, such is the fleeting nature of memory. Did you know that our minds reconstruct our memories each time we recall them? Much like children playing echophone, whispering messages into each other's ears, the memory distorts itself with every recollection. It seems the mind of a psycho amplifies that distortion to the nth degree.
Have fun rotting.
I don't want to find the flesh horn. And I don't want to blow it either.
Bother to remember.
instances of this pattern so I may study it. I've sent a series of probes. Be advised, their powers are limited. You will need to act quickly to collect the data.
Whence? Accelerating!
It never lasts.
I'm probably gonna work my way down to that and then stop because I don't really use my slam like at all.
I deserve this.
That must be the, flesh horn.
Spice up the fricassee!
Looks like he's giving you the honors. Now to see if the castle returns the call.
Rivers of viscera and slug rot! Assault the meat castle! Rip it from the sea!
Time to take the battle to them.
Spikes for their eyes and nails for their tongue!
Well, naturally.
All of you are weak!
be proud. This was all worth it, just to kill you.
Jokes on you! I was in massive debt!
You there, how are your last
I'm still sitting! I demand a sky burial!
This was always your end.
It's yet incomplete!
Howling mad at the Soul Skull! Smash and shatter!
Indeed, friend Krieg. Indeed.
Yeah, I remember now. We used the COV's own weapons against them to breach the fortress gate. Find the catapults, Vault Hunter.
I'm not sure why this mission is important to him. I guess it was the first time we'd fought with the Crimson Raiders in a while, but otherwise, it was pretty uneventful.
I suppose you will have to play along in order to achieve our goals. Then again, I do not imagine that slaughtering yet more children of the Vault will pose a problem, you mouth-watering force of nature, you. Maurice has been giving me morale-building lessons. I hope I am doing it right.
The idea of Maurice teaching Tanis is actually something I would actually enjoy to see, just because they're both weird.
Go! The thrill of the hunt!
Level 70.
Too many to count! Oh, I shiver!
Wait, am I looking the right way? Oh yeah, meat catapult.
Looks like we have to spin this baby around. All right then. Fire at will, Vault Hunter. Good luck out there.
Pointed darts upon the score!
Delightful. I love a good arcing trajectory.
More dredging for the clank damn stone!
That gate's gonna need another shot before it falls.
I mean, we're already at a catapult. Can't we load it?
This is danger!
Mayday bring you.
You lack the esteem of an
Evil
individual
brick.
and not petition to reclassify you as a skag.
He said you're a skag, dog!
So I guess we're gonna fight evil versions of the Vault Hunters from the previous games.
second of substandard intelligence into the Crimson Raiders. Perfunctory.
Yeah, I'm married to a bird.
I'm married to a
Calm down, man.
bird.
This obviously isn't real. Don't start a fight.
I am the crusher of whip-crack lacerations!
Can this indubitable barbarian even procure language?
Yeah, learn to talk, dumbass.
Let us bludgeon him. Ubiquitous. Principally, I disagree.
I like you when you're angry. Marking your target. This is the way.
Is that how you really think they see us?
That trench is run deep.
No, man, I'm telling you, they're our friends, okay? Come on, we need that buzz axe. Well, look at this sleepy asshole. Wait, this might work perfectly. Let's just launch this corrosive oaf at the gate.
No! The coroner wants the full stock! Gargantuan!
He needs to be bigger, huh? I guess we can feed him. See if you guys can find some skags nearby. These guys will eat anything.
Fascinating. Krieg seems to have internalized his fears of being rejected by his fellow Crimson Raiders. I can relate to that myself. I often suspect that people are intimidated by my superior intellect, but I content myself with the fact that I simply do not care.
Here, Skags.
Invincible!
for the leper.
Where do I insert this?
Flesh raw for the gaping maw.
Ah, in the neck hole then.
Gobsmacking chomp down!
Huh. Really thought that might wake him up.
Wreckage!
No, not yet. I think we can do a little more damage with this one.
Blast rods for the Zed-Man!
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's find some dynamite. Yeah, that'll work.
Wow! Castrate the sheep!
Well, down the hatch. Or in the hatch, anyway. Man, this guy can sleep through anything. He's ready. Launch him.
Bon voyage! Our improvised projectile was not enough. The gate still stands.
Doom from the pinfleck! High rise!
Dude, you can't shoot down the moon.
Crack the shell with a hard place!
Okay, you heard the man. Shoot down the moon.
I have dreamed of this day. The great celestial hunt begins. That was anticlimactic.
Okay, I can admit when I was wrong. Go pick up the moon.
Wow, we're actually doing this.
This is just beyond the pale. Get it? Because the moon is... No, you know what? If you do not get it, you do not deserve to get it. Now please, carry on.
Enrage!
The chaos!
Death welcomes you.
Now, get to that last catapult.
To death!
Oh, hello, Vault Hunter. Go on, get the catapult ready. Aim it and crank it. Now crank! Funny word. Crank. Now I guess we load it up with the moon.
The night comes!
Do it.
The gate has fallen. The time has come to storm the castle of meat and bone.
Good. The sooner we get that buzz axe, the sooner I can get out of this madhouse. I didn't realize how bad it's gotten around here. He's really twisted things up. Brick and Mordecai are our friends.
Cry alone, little monkey!
He assumes the worst in people. Maybe it's easier to think everyone's an enemy than accept that we actually have friends.
Sapphire Starlight.
Okay, fair point. I guess you do make an exception for her.
Who's the exception?
Siege and seize the engine of war!
Be on your guard, Vault Hunter. I am detecting a malevolent presence, similar to the evil Brick and Mordecai entities you encountered earlier. I cannot ascertain the source. Then again, it may simply be some malevolent gunk on my equipment.
Strike now, beast!
So you're still alive. I was hoping you'd be rotting by now, but you even screwed that up.
Who comes to spit thorns?
Never send an animal to do a human's work. There is another clue nearby that could help us solve the mystery of the repeating brainwave pattern. You're just a weapon to be thrown away, Krieg. Too dangerous to be around real people.
This isn't how she spoke to us.
Ugh, not a boom, an endless blade.
You're a beast we let off the leash when we need to destroy something. None of us care if you ever come home again. I sent you away to die, but I guess I have to put you down myself.
That is your target.
Wow, did I really get caught right when she's not going to summon anything? Thank you, game. Thank you. The one attack I screw up is the one that ends up getting me killed. Thank you. One thing I've noticed about a lot of these boss fights is that the bosses usually aren't too bad themselves. It's just whenever the attacks actually hit you, they deal like a ridiculous amount of damage. I'm starting to wonder if that's just going to be a recurring problem throughout these games in the future. I will give the devs this. This fight overall wasn't that bad.
Check it out.
What sharp thing is next?
Come on, it's in here.
Grip the whirring chop.
I know it's easy to think they hate us, but you remember what really happened after that mission, right?
Clotted gutters.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, Krieg, there you are. Come on, we're headed to Moxie's. Next round's on me.
Yeah! You ain't gonna wanna miss this. Me and Mr. Targ are gonna arm wrestle. Last time, we broke the tape.
I got 20 on brick. You want some of that action, buddy?
I wanted to say thank you, to let them know they'd made me feel at home, and I'd never be able to repay them for that. But what I said was...
Straight through the anus.
Hell yeah! I love this guy.
Yeah, classic Krieg.
Hope we see you there, Krieg.
You remember now? They see more than the bloodshed. They see who we really are.
Fragile things.
Good. We got what we needed. Let's head back.
The Psychoscape. Ooh. Psycho-y.
Sometimes my heart says one thing, but my brain says like... Just give me a sec. It'll come to me.
My kingdom for a kingdom.
Go on and give the buzz axe back to the statue.
Ah! Splitter for the gargantuan!
One step closer to Valhalla, one step closer to freedom. What's next, the gauntlet? And what fresh madness are we gonna have to survive to find it?
More sewn gut!
Where's this?
The whipping races! Reclaiming the jewel!
She's caught up in all this? She'd better not be twisted up like all the others, or else...
Preciousness! Shoot the witness!
Okay, but I'm trusting you here. Sorry, this next memory... it's personal. I haven't seen her since... well... it's all we have left of her. I'll meet you there. I've got to have a chat with this guy. Yep, we're here all right. Me and this guy, we don't see eye to eye on anything. Except... her.
Pretty lady!
He must have given her the gauntlet for safekeeping. Come on, we have to find her.
Who is this her?
Maya.
There she is. But... I don't understand. I can't get to her.
Pretty blue lady!
Everything else might be rack shit crazy around here, but at least he didn't change her. She looks just like when I saw her last.
Hey, big guy. Been a while. Come say hello.
Maya. I know she's gone, but she seems so real. Just like I remember her. Perfect. What is that?
Locomobius, chugga 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 choo choo. Are we gonna fight a train?
No pretty lady!
What did you do?
The coal fire was the horseman!
Of course, the train. That's where we met her. And he thought it was taking her away. Ugh, this is my fault for letting him run amok in our memories. Look, she dropped her book. She never goes anywhere without it. Pick it up, we might need it.
Krieg. Don't let me go, Krieg.
Calamity!
I know. Come on, we have to go after her.
Grapple with the long-shot bloodline!
Would you look at that? I am detecting a huge spike in neural activity across the board. It would appear that Krieg is capable of remaining focused when it comes to Maya.
Krieg. Use my book.
Where? How? Please, Maya, guide me.
No matter how far apart we are, Krieg, I'll always be with you.
I'm coming, Maya.
Your weakness is noted.
Hunt takes all!
on his sane personality, I fear the fragmentation of these memories will force me to leave them in the brain with the less stable one. I don't know what the effect will be on him, because if not for our memories, what are we? Gray matter and neurons and viscera. Oh, and don't forget all that water.
Crumble. The rumble? Spade.
To state the obvious, you did not collect all the data I need. Please try again.
Oh my god, you gotta shoot all of these, like, in a time limit? I'm glad I'm not doing some of these collectibles.
This was all waiting. Rip them to shreds! Run, you weakling! Pathetic end for a pathetic creature.
catch the train, but the only way forward is up there. Figure out how to switch the tracks. Great. Now let's get out of here. Damn that magic train.
And damn you for letting everything go freaking crazy in here.
I wither not.
Asshole. All right.
Let's see what we're working with here. Any ideas?
Let us rig this foul contraption with explosives. Like a rocket. A goose caboose, if you will.
Funny, that's what he would say. Maybe everyone needs a little madman in them to survive. Well, this looks like a mining camp. There should be some explosives around somewhere.
Rocket ship destruction! Yeah, what he said. Slap those explosives on the back of the caboose. Then we're gonna play a little bit of miniature golf. But like, gigantic miniature golf. Cow in my bunga!
Get down from the caboose, unless you want to explode into bandit bits. And if you do, know that my pet might eat your remains.
Nah, he's good. We die in here all the time, actually. It's kind of nightmarish.
Snap the wishbone!
I will indeed snap this wishbone.
Nice.
Well, that was an insane solution to a crazy problem, which is probably about right around here. Let's keep moving.
Look, the train's acting. But it looks like that must be its lair.
This train does act like a beast. It makes sense that it would have a lair.
And that's where it must have taken her. Come on, we have to get there.
This train beast seems to be doing everything in its power to prevent you from recovering Krieg's memories of Maya. It goes to show you can never trust a train, ever.
You'll ruin the taste. You are forgotten.
Only one way to go. And hey, it's just following an angry anthropomorphic brain train into a strange portal, right? What's the worst that could happen?
We could be trapped in an alternate world where knives were never invented and everyone has to stab each other with spoons, and it takes a really long time to kill anyone, but you can do it if you're determined.
Now tell her thank you. Tell her that because of her, we might actually one day be able to act like a normal person again. I powdered my cockatiel for the ribcage slaughter.
Close enough.
Thanks, big guy. This is my ride. Hey, you're a good fighter. We could use someone like you. Wanna come with me?
That was the day we met her. She invited us into her family. Gave us purpose. Now she's gone.
Pretty lady!
Don't worry, buddy. We'll find her.
Don't stop now.
I won't. We have to keep moving. I'm not gonna let that thing take her. The memories are all I have left.
All of you are weak! Some days you hunt, some days you are hunted.
It's some kind of mental block. I think the train is trying to trap us in here.
The clickers take reign over sweet meat prizes.
Huh. So the Guardians are like a protection mechanism? They're going a little overboard. We are not the problem here.
I'm not a tongue-tied spike licker.
They're drawn to memories of Maya, so use the book to lure them out here.
I'll be back before you know it, big guy. Maybe I can help.
I do not believe I have ever uttered this monosyllabic exclamation before, but, Maya's powers are manifesting themselves through her book, almost as if she does not want to be lost. Despite my limited understanding of human emotions, even I suspect Maya meant quite a lot to Krieg. This is a rather extraordinary example. A grieving mind does strange things in an attempt to protect itself, does it not?
Rest now. Your luck is yours. You begin to the blood-lost beast.
should be able to get out of here now. Let's go. My thoughts exactly.
Don't look!
Pretty lady! We have to get her out of there.
Hey, there you are. Been waiting for some backup? What took you so long, big guy?
You dropped your book back there.
You hang on to it. I've got a feeling you might need it more than me. That thing's gonna be back any second. You ready for this?
Slaking the bloodthirst for crushing and pounding!
Thought you'd say that. Let's do it.
Yes, let us hunt together again.
I don't like how the boss is immune during some of its attacks. That's just arbitrary waste of time to extend shit because I can't damage him during those things. Die, train.
Have I lived?
It's our cue. Let's go.
Where are you going? Maya, wait! Where'd she go?
The glistening, spiny shell!
The gauntlet. Whenever we had to defend ourselves, I always imagined she was by our side, protecting us.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going? Don't you want to come with me? Train's leaving the station, big guy. Last chance.
I remember this.
Why don't you want to come with me?
Buckets of chum squelched naked on the ground!
I told her we had nothing to offer her. We'd been out there on our own for so long, just fighting to survive. And that's when it happened. She heard me.
There's more to life than just survival, you big dummy. Don't you have something worth fighting for?
And in that moment, I realized we did.
A universe of yeses!
That's the spirit.
A gutted fish.
You said it, man. She's the only person that ever gave me hope. She still is. I wish I could take her with me when I leave, but anyway, let's head back.
Krieg, I know I promised when I left Pandora that we'd see each other again. A lot's happened since then. I met this girl. She's a real handful, just like I was. She's headstrong, impulsive, and somehow twice as stubborn. But she's just a kid. And she needs better guidance than I had. The reason I'm saying all this is... I'm not sure if every siren knows when they meet the person they're gonna pass their gifts to, but I did. Ava's my best shot at leaving this world a better one. Right now, I'm at the end of a thread of sirens spanning thousands of years. And I can feel each and every one of them still here, with me. And if that's possible, then I know that death and time can't take you and I away from each other. I'm too stubborn for that. So if I go, just know that I'll see you in the stars, big guy. I promise.
That was sweet and all, but does that mean that sirens pass their powers on? It's not just they randomly, like, spawn in? I'm confused on how sirens actually give their powers, like, how... Like, I'm confused in the process of sirens spawning, because it seems like, based on stuff we heard about Angel, like, just kind of being born with it, like, just kind of having it randomly. Because I'm pretty sure she didn't get it from her parents or anything. And then... But then Ava kind of just was supposed to be a siren at some point, and it seems like she took the energy that Troy absorbed instead. So I have no idea how siren energy actually works. I think it's just whatever the writers want you to think.
All right, we got the gauntlet. Statue's almost complete, then I'm gone for good.
Spikes for the striker!
I really need to recommit to my dream journal. We're almost done. We just need the mask, and we can get into Valhalla. Where are we going next, man?
Nowhere! Chaos is cancelled!
What? What could you possibly be afraid of?
The whiteness of his coat!
Oh. Yeah.
What is the matter?
To get the mask, he says we have to go back to where it all began. Where he and I first got acquainted.
The Needle Man cometh! All aboard the Pain Wagon!
This one might be a little rough for us, but go ahead, Vault Hunter. Whenever you're ready. Are you sure? We haven't been back since... ever, actually. I didn't even know it was still here.
Razors and blind spots!
Hello? Are you still there?
Yes, I am here.
Sorry, it's weird. I can't see you anymore. It's like I'm blind here. But keep going. I'll try to help as best I can. What do you see?
Some kind of unpleasant Hyperion laboratory. And your friend is strapped down.
Hyperion. That's right. I was there to do a job at the lab. But they caught me. Took me away from...
A balanced breakfast trough!
No, I... Damn it! I had it for a second, but it's gone. Hurry. I remember being wheeled in here, guarded by those yellow metal bastards. The doors only opened for them.
Monster mashup!
Yeah, he's right. You gotta build your own bot to get the doors open.
You are well off the beaten and bloody path, as the saying goes. This region of Krieg's mine is shrouded in a sort of... I apologize for using such an unscientific term, but I have never seen anything like this before. Let me know if you think of a more intelligent term.
I like you better, dead.
a metal chorus.
He says you'll have to build our bot in front of that security camera so it recognizes one of their own.
Subject inert. Possible programming error. Entrance denied.
They're not buying it.
I am the meat maestro. Open bestiality.
It's sesame, you meathead.
Exact extraction.
Still not buying it.
Go take the nail-biting lesson.
I can't fault your methods. I guess sometimes smashing things is the right move.
Those doors, they swallowed me whole. Once I was inside, I knew I'd never come out. I'm not actually sure I did. You gotta get him free, but I'm not exactly sure how to navigate this place.
I can penetrate the cheese holes.
Cheese holes.
What he said, I guess.
There. How are your last breaths going? Some days you hunt, some days you are hunted. All of you are weak!
You'll give me your tears to drink down.
Why can't I damage you? Oh, okay.
Head over there, Vault Hunter.
combat.
They electrified all the gates so we wouldn't come near them.
Cheese hole! Cheese hole!
You keep saying that. Am I supposed to understand? That was disorienting.
Where did you... Oh, there you are. I am having enough difficulty tracking you within this region of brain space without you spontaneously teleporting everywhere, all william-nillium.
Sample pool for this round of trials is disappointing. Subjects are all defective in one way or another. Rejects cast out by the immune response of society.
The cells. Those decrepit pits Dr. Benedict locked us in before...
Salt your beaten eggs!
No, I have to remember.
What is the purpose in such barbaric acts?
We weren't people to them. Just playthings. Just meat. Those monsters working for Hyperion, supporting this nightmare, they'll pay.
I'm pulling hair by the bushel!
He's right. We have to stop them. Cut the power.
Tests are truly barbaric. I should have expected as much. Hyperion's research standards are so abhorred by the galactic scientific community that the chairman of the Board of Unethical Experiments and Forced Mutations gave them a rating of 3 thumbs down.
Our superiority is proven.
Pain tolerance increased by 200%. Appetite by 300. Gag reflex. Subject's stomach contains 7 fingers and 3 ears.
Head over there.
The quieting of bells.
Too late. He's gone. One of the lucky ones. But the experiments are over. That's something.
Through the cheese hole!
I have seen trauma-induced memory fragmentation before, but nothing like this. I cannot begin to imagine the horrors Krieg must have endured here. Oh, yes I can. Note to self. Begin list of horrors.
Dig deeper till you reach bone.
subject complained of discomfort after the ocular nerve was excised. Recommend oral sutures or tongue ablation.
What's that noise? Is someone there? It's okay. I won't hurt you, little friend. Here's a little crumb from my dinner you can have. I'm just gonna sit here nice and still. It's up to you if you want to come out. Well, hey there, pretty. Aren't you just the cutest little thing? It's nice to meet you. Looks like you and I are both lab rats in this place. I'm called Krieg. I think I'll call you Tawanda. You know, I needed a friend. Let's agree to help take care of each other. Welcome to...
Nice. Max level. Why did that one kill not count towards me reviving? What the hell? Did I kill it like a split second before the second win thing triggered? Or before the down things triggered? Oh well. I mean, at this point, I mean, we really don't have anything to lose at this point. I mean, I'm max level now. Or at least max normal level. And yeah, I actually can't think of much more than that. Like, we don't need to upgrade anything. Oh, that explains a bit. I think you're a stronger surveyor.
This is my purpose.
Keep an eye out for one of
coward! Natural, but yours was thrilling.
Acute loss of empathy and impulse control, along with facial recognition. After emerging from anesthesia, the subject asked to see his son, suggesting a trauma-induced fugue state.
Krieg, honey, are you thirsty?
Bloodlust. An archaic term, but an apt one to describe what I'm seeing. This form of psychosis appears more potent than any drug I'm aware of, and somehow suppresses the subject's pain receptors entirely. To trigger this psychosis would create instant, formidable soldiers, regardless of equipment or training. And yet there is a second application I see more value in. If I could release an airborne delivery system in a dense population, I could turn neighbor against neighbor. In military parlance, softening the target. Then our armies could simply waltz through the gates.
That's trippy. Is this what it's like looking at our buttholes from the inside? Why did I say that? Yeah, well. I'll live with it. Where are we even going at this point?
Intriguingly impossible.
Intriguing what the mind is capable of when we leave it to its own devices, is it not? This is a nightmare even more bizarre than that reoccurring dream where my office chair cheated on me with my microscope. You hear that, Halston? I've got my eye on you, saucy little so-and-so.
Blood loss nearing catastrophic rates. Administering thinners to prevent clotting.
This is where they kept the survivors. Anyone who survived the tests just found themselves in a deeper hell.
That gas, it has to stop.
Damn.
Punish the whipcrackers!
need from you.
Burn the powder before the ship blows!
Aggression and violent tendencies are well above galactic baseline. Near the planetary average.
There wasn't anything left inside their heads but rage and violence. Death was their only chance at peace. I yearned for it too. That bastard Benedict kept me alive.
Self-preservation instincts completely nullified. Curiosity increased. Incision on temple prompted the subject to manually investigate depth of the wound. The subject audibly inquired if it was where the voice lived.
I want to see what your guts look like.
Alert. Breach in prisoner processing sector Gamma. Dispatching automated security.
Watch that gas make the others into drooling, cannibalistic monsters. But it just made me feel small, weak. I just wanted to hide and wait for the pain to go away.
That is horrible. You should not have suffered so.
Back to the churning chaos!
It is a testament to Krieg's indomitable will that he was able to survive these trials, even in the face of such blatant disregard for life. Perhaps he has something to teach us about the resilience of the human spirit?
Where are you? Where am I?
A bloody chop descending!
Signs of psychological schism continue to increase. Multiple personalities are manifesting.
This is the one thing I've been thinking about. If I can re-roll the stats on some of the legendary items I pick up through the Vault Hunter skill tree thingy, I could technically re-roll a max level Roland shield, which would be pretty cool. Problem is, though, I don't think I'm going to get enough keys to actually do that before we're sort of done with the content of the game.
There's no way out. I can't. I couldn't.
The tea party.
Is that now? Is this where that happened?
I have all the fancy cups.
You're gonna want to look away. I did.
Crunch the bones and scrape the teeth, chew the spine and splash the eyeballs. It's the happiest day of your death.
Hachi Machi.
He called it a tea party. I'd never seen anyone be so sadistic, so bloodthirsty, so...
Perfect! Benedict!
I like the objective. Find him, find him, find him, find him!
More quiet! I'm the truck and you're the deer. The butcher's bill is due!
Subjects are functionally useless as soldiers, but could be deployed behind enemy lines as an area denial unit. The gas bomb could be used.
Just another escaped psycho. We'll feed you to the rest.
You will have to assist in carrying out Krieg's vicious vengeance and escape that horrendous place before you can move on from this most painful of memories.
Go! Destroy everything I have built here. Trust me, I'm a doctor. To feel afraid.
Yes! He's dead. How? I don't remember doing anything.
Not you! Me!
You. The things they did to me. I never fought back. I curled up and waited for it to go away. For someone else to save me. But that someone was was you.
Free the broken doll!
Turning a train caboose into a bomb rocket. Only a Vault Hunter could come up with a solution like that. Well done. I have to get out of here. Maybe I'll finally get a glimpse of who I was before this nightmare. Maybe now I can remember. Grab the mask.
The false face is protection!
It's gone. It's all gone. My past, my whole life.
Withered in the vein.
I am sorry.
So, this is it? Just me and you against the world. Oh, man?
Pity the worms.
You know what? It's okay. Even if I've lost my past, once I'm out of here, I'll finally get a chance to forge my own future. I think we're done here. Whenever you're ready, Vault Hunter.
I wonder if we're going to fight Krieg himself. That seems like the type of thing that would happen in a DLC like this, that sort of focuses on, like, a split personality disorder character.
I guess I never thanked you for getting us out of that nightmare lab.
No cakes for dead birthdays! On with the show!
Fair enough. Time to put the final touch on that statue. Done. Let's see what's so valuable he's had it locked away.
The wolf rages!
I'm seeing a huge spike in neural activity in there, Vault Hunter. And these are the exact same brainwave patterns I've recorded in other psychos. We're onto something here.
Well, let's see what's inside. Then my part of the deal is done. Hope we find what you're looking for in there. I don't understand why you've kept me out of there for so long.
Special trying!
For once, I don't understand you.
Pushing down the blood!
You're not making any sense.
Don't touch the burning!
Fine, don't tell me. But we're gonna find out.
Tremble and writhe!
Yeah, screw you too, bud.
are going absolutely berserk. Pardon the term, but it appears that you have finally made it.
Valhalla! What is that? Do you feel that? It's like my blood is on fire.
Krieg, what is happening?
The butcher clears his throat. It's burning. I can feel it everywhere. Something clawing at me.
Are we about to bond the two of them together permanently or something?
And it's mad.
Bloodstorms for the quarry.
Something very powerful is exerting itself upon Krieg's mind. Could this be it? What I've been searching for all these years? You must press on, Vault Hunter. The answers are close. I can feel it. Assuming feeling it can be considered a reliable source of data, which it cannot.
This feeling, I know it. It's rage. Overpowering, all-consuming rage. I think it wants me.
I will not let that happen.
Stones will not crush the little man!
He's protecting me. Listen, you have to keep going without us. You have to fight this thing. We'll join you if we can.
Eat the savagery out of your lungs!
Yep, he has a lot of health, but at least he's not as tedious as some of the other bosses are. Oh, damn. He's got a counter bullshit measure.
this place weakening. But all its rage is focused on you now.
The wailing does not cease!
This isn't over yet, Vault Hunter. Get ready.
Cataclysm!
Aha!
Enrage!
Death! Do you see me? Can't hold it for long. Take your shot. Get out of our head!
Your anger was your downfall.
The rage, it's gone. You did it. Something's changing. Vault Hunter, over here. That thing was holding this place together.
Ah, time slices the chorus and chaos becomes it!
He's right. It's falling apart. Go, loot whatever you can before it fades.
The treasures of the hunt will be mine.
Go! Quick! This place isn't gonna be around for much longer.
Vault Hunter, I have successfully re-established contact, but the Vault Hala construct is falling apart. Quickly, collect anything you can.
Derangement comes for the salted wound.
Hurry! You don't have much time left.
Tragedy slashes through the vestigial meat.
There's got to be some uber chest up here at the top. Something crazy.
It's all gonna be gone any second now.
I guess I missed it.
I get it now. That thing? It was everything in us that's rage and violence. And it was reaching for me, to change me, like it changed him. He was protecting me from this the whole time. He didn't want to lose me.
Krieg, I am ready to initiate the mind extraction.
No. I think I'm staying. We've been fighting over the scraps of who we were for so long that We forgot how to make anything new. But now we can.
Where does our finger salad belong on the table?
Let's start right here. Together. You first. What do we need?
A bonnet for a fragile face. You swing!
All right, here I go. Your turn. Nice. We all lose things. Our pasts, our friends, our minds. But we keep going. Keep fixing ourselves when we break. We may never be perfect.
That's enough for now. Come on in. Tell me about your day.
But we can get close enough.
Alright, I'm gonna skip that just because.
You have my most sincere thanks for taking on this mission, Voltaire. By collecting this invaluable data, I have everything I need to pursue the question of what makes a psycho a psycho. But it will take some time to come to any definitive conclusion. In the meantime, you are free to enjoy Krieg's brain anytime you like. I'm sure he will not mind. Mind? I crack myself up sometimes.
I'm proud of him. Today, for the first time, he fought back.
Struggle forever against the bonds!
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the struggle is worth it. It's the only way for us to work toward being the person we want to be.
The knot will never unravel!
I know, man. I know. But for the first time, I think I'm okay with that. Listen, we can't thank you enough for everything you've done here. For what it's worth, you're welcome back anytime. Something tells me that thing is gonna keep coming back. I guess we never truly defeat our demons, do we? We have to keep fighting them. They may not get weaker, but we do get stronger.
Alright. This is the one thing, like, I really enjoyed this DLC. I really enjoyed the story of it. I think I like that sort of self-realization sort of stuff. And I think this DLC, while not like my favorite concept, I think was executed really well in terms of its like story. So, like, I was actually feeling stuff at the end of that, whereas the other ones I haven't really felt anything besides like, okay, that was neat, I guess. This one actually had like something going for it, and I was like, yeah, you go, Krieg, you go. And I was like, damn, I didn't think I'd feel that, to be honest. But But yeah, it's just it's one of those weird things that I think was this DLC just worked for me. I think it's a good concept. It's well executed, and I like how they used sort of Maya's death in a creative way to help Krieg along, right? Like I like one little thing. I had no context for Krieg's backstory until playing this, right? Like, I had no context. I barely played him in Borderlands 2, never looked up anything. I basically knew nothing about Krieg going into this, and by the end of this, I want to roast hot dogs around the fire with him, you know? I want to hang out with him No, and I think that's a mark of a good sort of characterization right there. Now, I definitely want the sane Craig over the psycho Craig, or Krieg. I keep saying Craig just because my brain autocorrects it, but I really enjoyed that DLC. I'm actually kind of shocked that I enjoyed that DLC so much, because the Hammerlock DLC was kind of fun and quirky. The Western one was kind of eh. I didn't really feel much about that entire DLC. This one I was like, yeah, like I'm actually down to play that again. You know, I think that's the first time I think I've said this throughout this game. Is like, I would love to replay this sort of section again. That was cool. That was cool. But like I said, I'm gonna go do all the side content, but I'm gonna do that in the next episode. To those of you who made it this far, thanks for watching. If you'd like to see my other stuff, there are links to all my channels in the description. The main channel focuses on critical analysis of various mediums. The gaming channel focuses on general playthroughs and chill gaming content. The music channel holds various musical mashups, documentaries, discussions, and original works. The ESAS channel features archives of my Every Saturday a Stream series, which happens, you guessed it, on Saturdays, where I stream whatever and we chat. You can also check out my religious channel where I read the Bible and talk about different stories of how my faith has impacted my life. If any of that sounds interesting to you, feel free to give it a shot. Whether you do or don't, I'd like to thank you again for watching, and God bless.